Alrighty, hello again, this is Trice Majestus, and we're back at in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, ready to hunt some more pirates. Like tomorrow we're going to do something different, but tonight is still pirate hunting time. So, let's get things rolling. Alright, I think we could use some more limpets. Hey Shane. Because if I remember correctly, I got rid of them all last night. Alright. Alright, let's go kill some pirates. How's my day going? Absolutely, thoroughly horrible. My car battery died this morning, so I failed to get to work.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
I tried to charge it all day long. It never got above 6 volts. The car battery's supposed to be 12. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear.
Landing gear retract.
Yeah, so finally got my car jumped over to the shop, and they've got it on a diagnostic, and they'll tell me what's going on tomorrow.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, lucky you. Red alert.
Weapon systems online and ready.
power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
Hello, Johnny. Good evening and welcome back.
Target shields offline. Target shields offline. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Where is he? Oh, he's a miner. Alright. Oh, there's something going on up there. Let's go up there.
Under attack. Target shields online. Target destroyed.
Alright. It's alive. Oh, there we go.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Okay.
Target shields offline. Target
Power
destroyed.
to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Target shields offline. Friendship charge detected.
Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Target destroyed.
Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Long time ago. I think the last time I was at a Thargoid surface structure was pretty close to a year ago. Maybe a little more than that. Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Scan detected. Target destroyed. Scan detected. Pit drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Scan detected. Target shields offline. Collector limpet expired. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Target destroyed.
Yeah. Let's see. Did I just? Yeah, there we go. Powered engines.
Routing power to engines.
Collector limpet
Power to
expired.
shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Target shields offline.
Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Okay.
Scan detected. Target destroyed. Scan detected. Scan detected. Scan detected. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Under attack. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
May not be great money, but it's constant money. Although I haven't had any big ships show, so.
Scan detected.
Hello, Miner. How you doing, Mr. Miner?
Scan detected.
Oh, Mr. Paul. Oh, you're in such a little ship. And LB.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Where are you, LB? There's LB. Oh, you're in a little better ship.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
There we go. Oh, there's something going on over here.
Scan detected. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Scan detected. Under attack. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Ooh, a Fertilance.
Frameshift charge detected.
Oh, he's leaving. Hi. He looks like he's leaving too. Oh. clean. How about you? You're not.
Scan detected. Under attack. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Do-do-do-do.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Scan detected. Scan detected. Target destroyed.
Dum da dum da da.
Target shields offline. Scan detected. Under attack. Target destroyed.
This must be the right guy.
Scan detected.
Watch it. There you go. There go to your shields. Oh,
Target destroyed.
left over here? Nope, just feds. Let's see what's over here. Oh, there's a guy mining over there. What's this guy? Oh, he's clean.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Target destroyed.
Do 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 do.
Scan detected. Under attack. Target shields offline.
Do 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 do.
Target destroyed.
Oh, that was funny. Long range hit just as he dies. Wonder if it was the last hit on him. I don't know. It was funny. What? You think you can get away? Boom! Oh, he's clean. Ah, he's nice. Come over here.
Scan detected.
Pull right up to me here, sir.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Scan detected.
Ooh. Where'd you come from?
Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Frameshift charge detected. Scan detected. Target shields offline. Under attack. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Scan detected. Target shields offline. Under attack. Scan detected.
What the hell is it?
Flight assist off. Target shields online. Flight assist on. Target shields offline. Target shields offline. Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Target destroyed. Target shields offline.
Hey, Closet. Hello, bunch. Ah, not bad. He's clean.
Scan detected. Target destroyed.
CG pirate hunting! Yay! Heck is that?
Scan detected. Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Target destroyed.
Oh, how much time? We got plenty of time left.
Scan detected.
Come here, my pretty. Didn't quite get close enough. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Alright. Who's next? Oh, you know, haven't had these guys out in a while.
Programming limpet drone.
At a plain old resource extraction site. No more. No high, medium, low, hazardous. Doesn't matter. That's just what's here.
Scan detected. Collector limpet expired. Under attack. Target shields offline.
That was better.
Target destroyed. Scan detected. Target shields offline. Scan detected. Target shields offline.
Oh, he's leaving.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo patch. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Target shields offline. destroyed. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Scan detected. Scan detected. Cargo scoop retracted. Target shields offline. Cargo scoop deployed. Scan detected. Under attack. Target destroyed.
What's that?
Scan detected.
Oh, never mind. Okay, who's the guy who scanned me?
Cargo scoop retracted. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
There we go.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo patch. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Under attack. Scan detected. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Oh, there was somebody who scanned me along the way. Where did you go? Somebody right here.
Under attack. Target shields offline. Scan detected. Target destroyed.
Alex! Mr. Alex, where are you? Dark pie. You want a piece of me? Okay, fine. Here you go. Mr. Alex go? I don't see him. Somebody blow him up?
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted.
Oh, there's Mr.
Scan
Alex.
detected. Collector limpet expired. Under attack. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop retracted.
There we go. Hi, Mr. Will.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted.
Yeah, there's a lot of eagles in here. I'm only really caring about cash flow. And cash flow seems to be pretty good.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Target destroyed. Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop retracted.
Ooh, an anaconda. Now that's a good. That's a little different. Had a couple of those tonight, not many. Ooh, and he's wanted. Who's he with?
Target shields offline. Scan detected. Collector limpet expired. Target shields offline.
Alright, now let's find that anaconda.
Target shields offline. detected. Target shields offline. Frameshift charge detected.
Oh, I guess he's getting away. Turn around, come back this way. There you go.
Under attack.
You get some tough shields.
Target shields offline. Target cargo dropped.
Your turn.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
I'll check what you typed in just a moment.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Alright.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, long range is an insane mod on lasers. Actually, I'm not even sure that that's what they are. Oh, here's somebody who needs to be killed.
Target shields offline.
Time to go back to base. System map. Stand down.
Acknowledged. Disengaging weapons.
Seriously? No, I have to go to bed. I have to go to bed.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, if I had a way to get more power on this ship, I'd put a 1 in the 4 slot too. Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Oh, they're highly engineered. I'll show you when I get to the ship. Once I get on board the mega ship, I can sort of show you what they're engineered at. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
That's not the right one.
Docking request granted.
Not on that side. Of course, it's on the exact opposite side from where I am, right? Okay, fine. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Well, makes
Landing gear
a
deployed.
lot of difference. You definitely want to engineer your power supply, or you're not going to be able to afford to engineer, or you're not going to be able to afford the power for engineered other units. Because engineering does turn things into power hogs, or most engineering anyway.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, let's take a quick look here before I do anything else. Oh, there. Okay. Now, since I am solo, I'm not really worried about hogging this this pad. I wouldn't want to do this if I was in open. This is just rude. Alright, so starting at the top, I got a long-range cannon, which reaches out a long ways, 8.9 kilometers, and is full damage all the way out. Alright, beam laser, efficient, grade 5, thermal vent, Thermal vent. 2. Concordance sequence, also efficient. So I can regen. So I've got 2 different beams that use 2 different mechanisms to heal teammates' shields, should I have teammates. And then one more thermal vent. But everything is efficient. Grade 5. Well, Bunch, the other thing you've got to think about. I mean, you've been watching me on my secondary character for, oh geez, I've been on him for months now. Aaron Darkwing is my secondary character because I needed to have a carrier for use in the bubble. So I had to get him up to the point where he could afford a carrier. This character's carrier, let's see, let's go. Actually, that's not the best way to show it. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Alright, here's where I am here. In the middle of the bubble where all sorts of good things happen. Way out here is where my carrier is. And it's sitting out there as part of both the DSSA and Star Networks. Now this character I've been playing since 1 week after Elite Dangerous first went live. So this character has an insane amount of money, an insane amount of ships, and a whole lot of engineered equipment. So, he got some good stuff. Aaron Darkwing, I mean, he's been around for less than a year. Because I was using him for other purposes until I actually needed a carrier, in which case I spent a concerted amount of time to get him his carrier. And now all of my fleet for both characters is on that carrier. So, yeah, 54,000 light years out there. That's where my carrier lives and will live for as long as I'm playing this game. So that's why I have the Darkwing character. He's for shuttling my fleet around in wherever I need to be. I probably won't be playing Aaron Darkwing all that much anymore because I can transfer money onto the carrier once I have put a bunch more tritium on it. I can use because that's my allocated location. The DSSA network and Star Networks, first of all, they work together. And I was first in DSSA, which is the Deep Space Support Array, which is designed to assist explorers going around the galaxy. Actually, let me get the link. There. Control C. Control V. So if you're anywhere out in the galaxy and you're in need of repair or need to turn in some astronomical data or something like that, check out that area, that website, and it'll let you know where the nearest support carrier is to you. Mine is out in the Hierophant Delta, which is in the northwest corner of the galaxy. And that's where it lives. And the sole purpose of that carrier is to be a DSSA and Star Network carrier. Now, the Star Network is a carrier refuel network. So my carrier, the Emerald Tablet, has tritium for sale at a price dictated by the Star Network. and they basically set the price at what would be reasonable for that distance. And when I run, if carriers come by and deplete my inventory of tritium, the Star Network has resupply carriers that come out and refill me up. That's correct. A lot of the time running around in the bubble, I will play solo because I don't like dealing with gankers. Gankers are not a... I prefer realism, and gankers are not realistic. If there are pirates out there, pirates would, do what some of the actual role-playing pirates on this server do on the game do, which is show up, demand you give them a couple of tons of cargo. If you do, they leave you alone and you keep going. It's basically a tax. And those guys, I don't mind at all. Drop 4 tons of this to continue. Yeah, sure. Okay, here you go. But the guys that run around just killing people because they enjoy killing players, it's not a realistic thing that would be part of the galaxy. They would get murgalized by posses of people and then not be a problem. It's kind of a suicide thing. But in a game where you end up with a whole lot of people that just want to do that. They just want to be jerks and take combat ships and go attack transport ships or miners or whatever else. And I don't find that fun. I don't find dealing with them fun. So a lot of the time I will play in solo. It's not part of a realistic galaxy. Yes, yes, in a real, real world, you have a few people who are a little bit off their puppy chow and go around killing people, but it's a vast minority. In these MMOs, it's a much, much, much higher percentage. So I just don't want to deal with it. I want to have fun playing the game. So is what I do truly realistic? Not really, because they're probably 17 million a night. Cool. There probably would be some people out there, but the likelihood of running into would be minuscule. So, and certainly having gankers running around in the middle of a Thargoid war wouldn't happen. Thargoids are trying to wipe us out, and nobody would be dumb enough to do that. So. All right, so that's good. In fact, in real life, if there was ever a war against alien species, I'm pretty sure everybody would chip in, and those who would normally attack people would find it as much. They still get to attack and kill sentient beings, but ain't humans. So there is a valid and legal outlet for their aggression, and most likely they would take that, or at least most of them would. So, whatever. There are people who enjoy playing in open. I'm just not one of them. Now, fleet carriers are, wherever they're at, are in all instances of the game. Solo, private group, and open. So, well, there are people who enjoy that. You're apparently one of them. I don't like it. Okay. Well, if you go around in any of the Thargoid war systems, or you go around in the, or even better, even more so, the systems with the mega ships supporting the evacuation of people from the Thargoid attack systems. you would get intercepted and killed because they've got pure combat ships and they're decent combat pilots usually. Not all of them, but usually they're decent. And in fact, some of them are pretty damn good. And you'll end up getting killed and getting fined and all sorts of. Yeah, there's not a whole lot hanging around Omicron Capricorn B because there's some people that go there who basically their sole purpose in life is to kill gankers, and they hang around there. So any smart ganker does not go to that system because they're just going to they might get 1 or 2 kills, but they're just going to get wiped out. And not necessarily by a single person, maybe 6 or 7 at the same time. It's just not a winning option for them. Ganker is somebody who goes around with sole purpose in life is to kill other players. And that is what they do. They're not realistic. It would not happen. Well, it does happen in real life, but it's pretty rare. Think of them like the people who go on killing sprees with guns and stuff. I mean, you hear a few, these days you're hearing a few a week, but in reality, compared to the number of people in the country, there's such it's 0.000001% of the people in the country do, end up doing that. So it's an extremely small proportion. And in MMOs like this, I mean, it's maybe 5%. I mean, it's thousands of times more people ganking than would happen in real life. And I just don't feel like making myself a target, especially when I'm not outfitted for PvP. I mean, this cutter, as good as it is not a PvP ship. It's a PvE. Any decent PvP pilot would tear me apart in this. I've got absolutely no delusions along that line. The large ships just are not, at least as far as I've seen, very good at PvP. Now, if you're sitting in a group and you've got, a few small and medium ships with you and you're going against a ganker, well, yeah. Well, yeah, but that's a mining ship. That's I mean, this right now is laid out as an anti-pirate ship. That's what it does. So as an anti-pirate ship, I don't have mining lasers here. I have actual, real, deadly weapons in these slots. It's not what I would choose if I was going to go fight against other players. I would have to engineer these things a lot differently. I would make a lot of different choices. And the reason I use efficient on these is because against an NPC, I can keep the beam on target for a considerable amount of time. In fact, the majority of the time that I'm shooting them. Yep, absolutely. And this ship is designed to run as an anti-pirate ship. That's what it's designed for. And it does its job pretty well. Even when they gang up on me a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to go do something else tomorrow night, so let me get rid of these. Alright. Yeah, I really did zero it out. Good. So, this ship does what I've designed it to do. It is not a PvP ship. It's an anti-pirate. And very effective at being an anti-pirate ship. I wouldn't take this into a war zone like it is. I would make changes. For instance, if I were going into a war zone with this, let's go into outfitting, core internal, I would not be going with lightweight alloys. I mean, these are pretty good for lightweight alloys, but they're not designed to work under a heavy barrage. The shields are actually the same ones I would use. Oops. What do I got? Reinforced, yeah. Need low draw because I don't have enough, this ship can't have a big enough power plant for going overcharged, so. But I would probably, instead of having all these cargo racks, I would have hull reinforcement and module reinforcement. So a completely different design to the ship. Yeah, I've got 6A prismatic shield generator that's modified grade 5 reinforced with a low draw effect. Excuse me, engineering mod. These shields are super beefy. They don't regen, which is why if I was going into a combat zone with this, I would have some shield cell banks here to recharge my shields because I would need them. But this is not my warship. I have a Corvette for doing that. The other thing is the placement of the weapons on the cutter is inefficient. The thing the cutter has, first of all, is jump range, and second, it's speed. So in an anti-pirate situation, I can race, I can finish off a pirate and race off to a different area where there's another pirate. Whereas in a combat zone, well, you just move into the combat zone and you don't have to move very far after that. So I use a Corvette for that, which is a much slower ship, and but it's got heavier firepower. So the Corvette has 2 grade 4 hardpoints, which means it can really dish out a beating. So if I was going into a war zone, I'd do that. But again, I would not use that in PvP because it's blowing me up. The Corvette is a horrible PvP ship. It just can't move fast enough or maneuver as agile as it would need to be good at PvP. The only of the large ships that has any possibility, as far as I understand it, in PvP, and I'm not an expert in PvP, would be the Anaconda. Even so, I don't know of anybody who uses the Anaconda in PvP. People use the Fertile Ants, people use crates, people use, I don't know, other ships. I'd have to look, see what they use. I don't know. Well, how much have you engineered your engines and your power distributor on that Anaconda? You want the full grade A. Yeah, well, that's why. Most of the ships in the game are absolutely lousy until you engineer them. And the bigger the ship, the worse it is compared to where it could be. One of the things about the Anaconda is that thing turns on a dime. It is the fastest turning of the big ships. It's easily the most maneuverable in every aspect of the big ships. That being said, if somebody who's got a PvP rated Python or Fertile Lance is going to rip you apart. And there's not much you can do about it. It's just the way it works. And also for Thargoid fighting, highly engineered small and medium-sized ships are most of what's used there. You've got some people in large ships do what's called cold orbiting, and I'm certainly not an expert on that, where they hang out at a distance and all they do is use beams to keep the shields down on the Thargoid, so that other people can take care of the kill. So it means the guys that are going in to do the real damage don't have to worry about the shields coming up too much. They can go in, take out a heart, scoot out, and the guy that's doing cold orbiting can, once that shield auto pops back up, he can take it down in next to no time, and then the killers can come in and take out the next heart. I would take the Crate 2 over the Python. I haven't tried the Chieftain yet. Some people really like the Chieftain. If you were watching when I was fighting Thargoids the other day, I was able to solo Cyclops, or single Cyclops, with the Crate 2. Needed to get myself repaired a couple of times, but that's okay. I also managed to get myself blown up once. That went all my profits for that night. But yeah, if you can get a Python, I would, if you want to do AX, I would go for the Chieftain, and not the Chieftain, the Crate 2 instead, and for one very, very specific reason. The Python cannot outrun a Thargoid, no matter what you do to it. So if the battle turns against you, you can't get away. The Crate, you can engineer it so that you can get away. You want to bail when you're somewhere around, 30, 35% hull. Go get yourself repaired and come back. The Python, no. If the Thargoid gets up on you, you're dead. End of story. There's no way to get away. It can't go fast enough. And that is the one disadvantage on the Python. You just can't run away. As soon as you start fighting, you are committed till the end. There's no way to get away. Yeah. And the Python just can't go fast enough. It just can't. Fully engineered, it's just not fast enough to get away. I found that out the hard way. Got my poor little Python blown up. And it was engineered to the max. It just didn't have enough speed. It could barely, I think it could just make, 500 meters per second. And that's just not enough. They'll chase you right down. The Crate gets about 520 meters per second, which is enough to get away. Anyway, it is past 10 o'clock, which means it's past my time to go to bed. So, let me go to the community goal here. I've already been there, but... So, my contribution is at 26 million, which puts me in the top 25%, which is a nice place to be. The CG has made it to tier 3, which is nice. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so that's all the doing this for tonight. Tomorrow night, I'm actually going to go take this ship back to the Darkwing's carrier. Excuse me. And basically, transfer money onto the carrier by buying and selling tritium to the carrier, which means I'm actually going to be running Darkwing on another PC and having him set up, just so that he can set up buy and sell orders. So I'll log him in, set up the buy and sell order, or buy or sell order, and then log back out. Because that PC can't have the game running for any length of time before it fries. So, anyway, but I will be actually playing on this one. And I'm going to go get a full load. I'm going to get about 500 tons of tritium, bring it over to the Violet Pumpernickel, and begin transferring a bunch of my money. Because I've got, there's not much money on the Scarlet Pumpernickel. It has like a couple of weeks worth of maintenance, so I'm going to probably transfer about 3 billion onto it, so it's got enough to last a while. And then I'll go back to making money again, so that I can keep both carriers well outfitted in money, and keep me outfitted in money and everything else. But I don't know how much more that I'll actually play Darkwing, because I have better money making opportunities, and this is my main character, so this is the character I'm going to be playing on. Alrighty, so I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. Let's see, Shane, Johnny, Closet Bound, and Bunch. Thank you guys for joining me. It's great having you all along, as always. So we will pick this up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Terrace Majestus, signing out.